He was terrible. He was terrible in that last stinger in that last movie, man. But at the you can't even you cannot look at that and not laugh. You talk about bringing some comedy back. They brought it back before the movie was even over. The last film.
Got that Ronald McDonald Wendy's wig on.
He said no. Hey everyone, support our Patreon, which helps us to continue bringing you our live streams, videos, and podcasts while bringing you new content such as exclusive live streams and animated shorts. Let's go ahead and get into the Venom 2 trailer right here, folks. Listen, I'm not afraid to admit me and Venom, and y'all know this is no surprise to anybody out there. Me and Venom, as far as that movie Venom guy goes, him and I don't get along too well.
I know this guy, yeah.
You know this guy. I saw his first movie, was not a fan, but apparently I'm in a small minority of people who really did like that movie. I'm in that minority of people who they say, Corey, you know what? Maybe the problem's not Venom. Maybe the problem is you. You just don't get Venom. Maybe y'all need to spend more time together. Maybe y'all need a little counseling.
But Venom said it's not me, it's you.
It's you. It's not me. It's you. It's your eyes, liver, pancreas. There was a time I thought you were delicious, but now I think otherwise. But you know, people, they say maybe you two need to go and get to know each other a little bit better. Did you like that first movie?
It was all right, I guess, man. It's just a lot of little things there. I was like, I'm not following it. It's not working for me. A lot of plot holes and things like that. I wasn't too much of a fan of it.
Yeah, I was not the biggest fan myself. But, they say, listen, well, here's where we can actually start to try to reconnect. Venom, not such a bad guy once you get to know him, as in let him into your body. And where he will never let you go. He gets up in there. Sure, he eats people every now and then, but you get him up in there, he'll cook you breakfast. Don't knock the guy. He's actually come a long way since you last saw him. And that is what we're going to try to find out now with this new trailer for Venom. Venom 2, there will be carnage. With this, give each other another chance. Will I like him better? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at this trailer, and I might have some reasons. We'll see. I might have some reasons to say, hey, let's rekindle things around here. Venom, Let There Be Carnage. The trailer dropped today. Let's take a look.
Let's call the whole thing off. Ta-da!
Well, he does a great Louis Armstrong impression, don't he? I thought he was going to start singing, What a Wonderful World.
Yeah, he's like an aggressive housewife.
Aggressive housewife.
Yummy.
Chaos.
You kept up with what we do right here. Listen, the reason why I say that this might be my problem for not liking the first Venom, it might be my problem for why Venom and I don't get along. Maybe I am the asshole in this situation. Before the movie even came out, some of you guys might have remembered a few years ago, before the movie was out, I did a video. You can find it on YouTube. You can actually find it on our channel. I gave not one, not two, not three, not five, not seven, but I gave 8 reasons why Venom will suck.
Uh-oh.
So I was a little what they call prejudiced before it came out.
Not cool.
Not cool at all. No alien man-eating monster should be treated that way.
Yeah.
At all.
Don't judge the book by its
Hey,
cover.
look, you know what? He's black, I'm black. We should actually know better than treat each other like this. So what I'm going to do at this point, now I don't have as many reasons as I did to dislike it, but I'm going to come in on the positive this time, Oz, if you don't mind.
All right.
And I'm going to come in and I'm going to say 5 reasons why Venom, Let There Be Carnage, possibly will work
All right.
this time around. I'm not going to be negative with this. Listen, and they're not silly reasons. These are actual real reasons. If I give it a chance, I can actually find a way to defend this before the movie even comes out. One, because everybody, now I said this, a lot of people say, you know what, listen, I tried to get into that last Venom movie, but it was just too goddamn silly. And this time, this movie seemed to actually realize that it has embraced the comedy this time around. Number one, it has embraced the comedy.
I say either.
You know, it opens up with them cooking and being roomies. You know, this is like it's like Eddie Brock, of course, the character that, what's my boy right here who plays him?
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy,
Yeah. Tom Hardy is Eddie Brock. You know, him with Venom. Venom is like the worst roommate that you can't ever move away from.
He lives in your body.
He lives not in your apartment. He lives in your ass. You know, what's that, us?
No, and he sounded like he's doing an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression.
Yeah.
I know. I was thinking the same thing. I thought like it sounds like a drunk throwing up Corey sounds like.
I say either. You say either. Neither. And I say neither.
You know, thing is, I look at that, and I was charmed a little bit by that beginning that they went ahead and just kind of embraced the silliness of the whole thing. You know, if a movie's kind of self-aware, I can get with that, man. So much so that I could actually watch a movie about them being roommates. No superhero shit, just them hanging around in an apartment, arguing about doing the dishes and paying rent.
And hating each other.
Yeah, it's the odd couple.
My roomie Venom.
Yeah, man. So I would actually, I would actually take more comedy this time around because the first one was kind of silly and they did it in a way where they embraced it. But, you know, at the same time, there was some stuff that they were taking seriously. I was like, okay, this is kind of bringing me down right here. But again, now I was in the minority on that. We're going to get to some of how you feel about this, Oz, and then we're going to talk about how Newbie feels about this.
I have a question already.
Well, we're going to get to that. I'm going to knock out these reasons real quick, though. Number two. Why I think that this will be a much better movie than the last movie. Number two reason, you have a much better villain this time around. Now, there's two things here with this. One, we got Woody Harrelson, and sure, he was he was terrible. He was terrible in that last stinger in that last movie, man. But at the you cannot look at that and not laugh. You talk about bringing some comedy back. They brought it back before the movie was even over. The last film.
You got that Ronald McDonald Wendy's wig on.
He said this time we're under a different director, and I think under a different director, he has potential to be great here. Now, you know, he's playing crazy this time around. And and that's cool. But the thing is that I don't think that he's going to be, for one, they got rid of that silly ass carrot top Chucky hair that he has right there. And that's shit in the last movie, man. I don't even think his acting was that good.
When I get out of here, and I will, there's gonna be carnage.
Shut the fuck up. Ain't gonna be a goddamn thing but laughter going on. I don't want to hear that shit. Now that they got rid of that goddamn carrot top hair that he has, you know, it seems like they realized that was silly. You know, and it made me feel like, all right, they can do a little bit. They have listened to people who laughed at that. And plus, Woody Harrelson, man, I just like Woody Harrelson as an actor. Mm-hmm. You know, Woody Harrelson, even though they gave him some good lines, some bad lines in that last thing, it's, you know, you could, I think in a whole movie, he'll be fine. You know, I like that Woody Harrelson is such a good actor. He can be real chill at times. Mm-hmm. At times he can be like on a Matthew McConaughey level, but at other times he can go off the rails and be completely crazy. But
I think not crazy fits really good.
Yeah, crazy fits good, but not like Nicolas Cage crazy. You know, no. He's almost like Nicolas Cage when he takes his meds. You know, so he's not I don't think he'll be too crazy in here. And I appreciate what they did with the last movie. It was silly, but I appreciate what they tried to do. They tried to keep it close to the comics right there, and that's cool. But goddamn, man, some things just don't translate well to the screen.
I know, right? That hair.
That hair right there. They're letting people know that we listened to you. We heard what you were laughing at. Having good faith that we are paying attention and we're trying to remove those things that people got, that they felt were kind of cringy, that people thought were kind of stupid looking. And, the other thing is that you got the villain that people want to see, who I don't think looks bad in this. Everybody has been waiting on Carnage. And have you ever read any of these comics, Oz?
Well, I haven't read any of the Carnage stuff. I did read Venom when it first came out back in the day. I mean, it's definitely a case where it's interesting to see what they do with it, how they bring him to the big screen, and how they play him off. Because right now it's looking a little wacky to me right now.
Yeah.
I'll let you continue though.
No, I hear you. I mean, I think this is the villain that everybody wanted to see. They're bringing it in. And plus, with Carnage, now I don't know too much about Carnage, but I know Carnage is crazy, and Carnage is like is a great match up against Venom, and everybody wants to see those nice, that everybody wants to see that black and red slime just flowing into each other as they're fighting. It's nasty as hell, but that's what people want to see. Between Woody Harrelson and also bringing in Carnage, compare that to Riz Ahmed, who was the villain in the last movie. In that last movie, even without the comparison, he was boring as fuck. And nothing against his actor. This actor is great. This actor is actually, I loved his last movie, The Sound of Metal. I saw that. I thought he deserved all the nominations that he got. But in Venom, Part 1, he was boring as fuck. Most of the time, he just stood around with them big ass eyes. He's got nice eyes, but he spent most of the movie just standing around like this, trying to be some cold ass villain with some big ass eyes that he got. Shit, most of the time I thought he was trying to do a Rami Malek impression. You know what? God damn, I was wondering what I was doing. I combined two things here. One, I combined like the villain being the one of the things that's an improvement, but I skipped right over number 2, and number 2 was that they got rid of that fucking wig.
That's why it's going to be better, because the wig's gone.
The wig is gone. That was number 2. Number 3 is the villain. I'm just like, the fact that they just took the fucking wig out the movie. I'm like, shit, the fact that they just did this. Like, wow.
That was one reason by itself.
That was number 2. That was a reason completely by itself that they got rid of that fucking wig.
Yeah, that wig makes it harder to take him seriously.
Yeah, it's like the fact that you just did that one little thing alone makes this completely 100% better.
Made a huge improvement, huh?
Yeah, made a huge improvement.
Go out, get your tickets now.
Yeah.
The hair is gone.
I was looking at this and I was like, you know what? I don't know, man. I thought that last movie sucked. And they showed Woody Harrelson looking like that. I was like, okay, I'm in. All right. My man went to the barbershop. All right. So that covers 2 and 3. Number 4 reason why I really like this is that I have faith in the director, Andy Serkis. Mm-hmm. Andy Serkis is the king of CG motion capture.
The Gollum himself.
My man has been a revolutionary monkey. He's been a medieval crackhead. He has also directed. He's also directed movies with tons of CG and motion capture.
You will always be my son, Mowgli. Nothing can ever change that.
I didn't say it looked great, but he directed. That's the Jungle Book, the Warner Brothers. It ain't no Disney Jungle Book. I can tell you that right now. But the experience is what counts. You didn't get all the money he probably wanted for this. He did the best he could. It's not a terrible looking film. It's not a bad film. I actually saw it. It's decent. But, when you're doing a movie that's heavy on CG, and this guy is also someone that has a lot of great projects and movies under his belt, then you're thinking like, all right, you know what? He might be well suited for this. Also, him being the director, it's not just the CG stuff. I mean, the guy's a great actor. I mean, I can bring up a lot of movies that he's been in, but I really loved him in loved him a few things as far as being an actor not behind a lot of CG. Loved him as Ulysses Claw in Black Panther.
Yeah.
Hey, come here. Come here, come here. You can go, but just don't tell anyone, all right?
Bam!
Yeah, man, I remember this scene.
That dude, he even knew he was dead, but he's like, you know what? Maybe I got a chance. Maybe.
At least he died hopeful.
Yeah, maybe if I run fast enough.
Yeah, maybe if he bobbed and weaved, maybe he would got away, but nah. Ran in a straight line. You don't do that.
Yeah, when somebody tells you to run, don't run straight. You know, dash and weave and
He'll get you anyways.
run about.
He'll get you anyways.
Oh, people.
Oh, he died hopeful though.
Yeah, a lot
He
of people.
said maybe.
There's a lot of people who don't die with hope.
Right?
That guy did.
Yeah.
He died hoping.
You know, if he's working with other actors, because you got a lot of people who work with CG, and you know they don't really know what to do with other actors. You get this guy who works with other actors because he's been a great actor himself. Between him working with special effects, working with CG, having been a CG character or two, and being able to know actors and what they're like, yeah, man, it gives me a lot more faith in a project. Nothing against the last director. It's just that I really have a lot of respect for Andy Serkis, you know, especially as a performer. And as I said, after seeing Jungle Book, I have to say, you know, he really did try to do a faithful adaptation, and it was not a bad movie at all. But my last reason, number 5, for actually believing that this will work, in this trailer, there were no moments that had lines like this.
Yes, so you will be this armless, legless, faceless thing, won't you? Like a turd in the wind.
There was never a moment in this last trailer where I was like, God damn, you really said that. You know?
You like that wind turd?
Yeah, man. That folk song, we're all just turds in the wind. That's all we are, my friend. We're all just turds in the wind. Yeah, man. They never had a line like that in the trailer, which makes me believe, like, listen.
There's some philosophy in this.
There might be, you know.
It's deep shit.
He thought he was talking some deep shit too,
Right.
boy. Let me put my haiku on you real quick. Turd in the wind. But yeah, there was never any cringy moments like that where I was like, ooh, that's bad. You sure you want to put that out there? Why would you want people to listen to that shit? Now, you say that for the movie after you got people's money. You put that shit in the trailer. So yeah, man. So maybe, just maybe, for all those reasons, including that one, no turds in the wind, no goddamn Ronald McDonald wigs up in here. You know? A good director. Maybe, just maybe, we might have something here. I didn't look at this and roll my eyes like I did with the first trailer. But that's just me. Oz, let me pass this on to you, man.
Well, I saw the trailer, and before the trailer, you know, you got to understand that these superhero movies, you know, there's a precedent that has been set, you know, to a point where, you know, Marvel, to get it out the way, they are the front line, the leaders, you know what I mean? And it's funny that they put in their trailer out after, you know, Marvel, you know, kind of laid the land as far as saying, okay, Marvel, we're coming back to the theaters, bitch, and you want to be there. And we're like, yes, we do. So now they like sees that, like, you know what, Venom, let's hop on this bandwagon, and yeah, we're going to be at the theaters too. Come see us too. So, you know, I guess they want to try to ride that wave. Seeing that Andy Serkis is coming to direct, I think people will be like, okay, maybe I'll give it a chance.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm going to wait for it to come, whatever it's going to come through, because I have better stuff to wait and see instead of this. Because I'm still stuck in that, you know, mindset of, okay, I know where the character comes from. I know his roots, and it'd be nice to see it play out that way. Now, I'm not saying boo-hoo, I want my movie my way. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But for me, I would have liked to see it play out that way. And, you know, I'm kind of hoping that it still can. Who knows? I don't know. But, you know, to see it come out this way, I'm kind of good on that. Will I say I'm never going to watch it? No, I ain't going to say that. I may check it out. But am I looking forward to it? Absolutely not. And them pulling a Thor Ragnarok and just making these two, you know, the comic duo, I think maybe that might work for them too. You know, but instead of them trying to be so serious, you know, unlike the first one where they were serious and they try to interject comedy, it kind of came out of nowhere and it was very confusing. This, to let you know right away, like, listen, we're here to laugh. It's going to be hilarious. These guys are going to be, doing types of nonsense together. So, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, again, I'm not day one. I'm not day two.
Yeah.
I'm like day, how many days is in 6
Day
months?
cable.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Depends on how high your expectations are from this movie. But I don't think not everybody's expecting too much. But I have a question. Like when the arms come out of his back, and then when they go back in, how come the jacket just becomes like there's no hole on it?
Because he's an alien that confused through that shit is my guess. Because it's a comic book. That's why.
Okay.
Let me just tell you that right there. Yeah. There are some things that do have me worried still. I'm willing to give this a chance, but one of the things that I'm really worried about with this is that Sony, they keep trying to sneak their way into the Marvel universe, the MCU. They keep trying to kind of go through the back door. They keep trying to pay the bouncer to get in. It's like they still trying to get in and step on Marvel's shit. Marvel knows what they're doing. Sony just doing shit just to kind of make money and dick ride other things. That's what worries me, because a lot of people probably forget. Everybody remember, I've seen the Morbius trailer. The living vampire, Jared Leto.
Yeah.
As Morbius. Morbius is a Marvel property, but is owned, the film rights are owned by Sony. So there are characters that already had made appearances in the Marvel universe that Sony kind of just sneaked through the back door.
What's up, Doc?
Are they leading us to think that that's Michael Keaton as the Vulture? I forgot his Toomey, whatever his name was.
Also, that I saw a freeze frame where it was a part in the trailer where the guy has a newspaper, and when he crumbles up the newspaper, it says something about the Avengers in there.
Did it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Somebody took a freeze frame and said Avengers. I'm like, what?
Wow. I think I know what part you're talking about too.
The guy who's reading the newspaper and he crumbles it up and you see make out the words Avenger there somewhere.
Yeah. Let me see here. There you go. There's the Daily Bugle. And of course, we see Cletus Cassidy on the front page, which is Woody Harrelson's character before he becomes Carnage. But is this where you saw the Avengers here?
Yeah, when he crumples it up, if you kind of inch it up a bit.
Oh, let me see.
It goes so quick, but they freeze framed the hell of it. And you saw Avengers.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Damn,
How did you guys
Jesus!
see
How
that?
the fuck did you catch that?
Oh, hold on, I didn't see somebody freeze framed it, and I saw it. Like, what is this?
So I would have lied like a motherfucker. I would say, "Oh shit, my powers are showing." Oh, eagle eye eyes over here. Wow. Sony's the kind of motherfucker you invite to the party and you say, don't bring nobody, and they get to your house and then they open up windows and open up your back door and they sneak their friends in. It's like, man, there's so many other things in here you can see where they got the Daily Bugle. They sitting up here trying to slide the Avengers up in here. Avengers like, we don't want to go to this party. we don't want to hang out. We don't want to hang out with no goddamn Venom. Y'all your fucking mind. Nobody wants to hang out with Venom. We doing our own shit. This is probably too nerdy right here, but
I'm gonna do it.
But I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna show my nerd ass up in here. Ravencroft is a place where they take like I think they have a lot of Spider-Man villains up in there, like Dr. Octopus and people like that. It's kind of like the Spider-Man universe, Marvel universe of Arkham Asylum right here in a way. Mm-hmm. So yeah, man,
is it a prison?
Yeah, it's a prison home, prison for the criminally insane, I guess, and shit like that. So yeah, they are trying hard to connect this, and that's the only thing that makes me worried is that they are, the more that they make these movies, as long as they have Spider-Man. They will always say, you know what, you might have more money than us, Disney. You might have more popularity than us, Marvel. But as long as we got your boy over here, you are still our bitch. So we make the demands over here.
Don't be worried, baby. It's going to be all right.
I don't know that. Can you promise that?
Yes, I can.
No,
promise.
you cannot. Don't make promises you can't keep.
I can keep it. It's going to be all right.
Don't let Venom ruin your marriage.
Yes. Don't promise that. Or else that's gonna be
Carnage.
Yes. I mean, if you say it with the hair, you know, it's serious.
I might wear that hair for you. We make love next time.
You wear that.
So yeah, they're doing things. As much as I want to get behind what they're doing here and be positive about it, it still has me a little worried what they're doing with this whole their own universe where they're taking Spider-Man villains and trying to like make them stand on their own so that they can make villains or movies or franchises without Spider-Man, but still get that Spider-Man money. That's out there.
That's how you got to do it, man. You got to ride these coattails of these things coming out, man. You got to, especially right now. You know, like I said, comic book movies and superheroes on such a demand. You know, you're able to put out a lot of stuff. That's why I see a lot of these different shows coming out. You know, whether it's Jupiter's Legacy?
Jupiter's Legacy.
Yeah, Invincible, and even Mortal Kombat making a comeback. You know, everybody's you know running out and trying to ride this wave that Marvel put out.
Oh fuck! I don't know if this is true, but Star Slinger. Oh shit! But y'all are something else, man. These guys out here are crazy.
What happened?
What happens is they take these trailers drop. They get a mic. They get like a looking glass, and they just like go frame by frame.
Yeah.
Find some weird things.
To find things at 120, at 121. They said if you look close enough,
you can see Hulk's dick. Or
You,
something.
did you see it?
Green dick, I saw.
They said I think that is Michael Keaton in the background.
Huh?
Who?
They said that might be Michael Keaton as the Vulture in the background.
In the circle there?
In the circle there.
It looks like a woman.
I don't know about that.
It looks like a really old dude or a woman, so I don't know about that. That looks like a doctor standing outside. That, I don't know. That looks like a nurse or something. That, I'm not sure about. Yeah, y'all, so slow down now. Slow down. Y'all see, this is how they get you. They drive you crazy to where you start seeing shit that ain't there.
I know.
Yeah, we're going to get Mephisto and Ralph Boner all over. Don't do that. Don't do it. Wait till it goes out.
Yeah, either that's a nurse or that's just some old dude. That's probably a doctor or something back there.
It's probably an extra. Shouldn't even be in the shot.
Yeah. That's somebody on the crew. That's a gripper. Shit, that's craft services walking by.
What y'all doing in here?
Yeah, y'all shooting a movie? No. Oh shit! And if you look real close,
What's coming?
oh shit! They got a cameo by Chris Rock right here, man.
Right?
Yeah, that's Chris Rock from the Saw universe, man. Oh my god, so many things.
Oh man, Sony going crazy.
Sony, what y'all doing out there? You yell Hulk's green dick and people actually look where?
Right?
Where'd you see that?
Right there, green dick. Don't you see it?
Man. Yeah.
Oh fuck, you weren't lying. If you look up in the corner, Mia.
You see the green dick?
Man, Mia, you weren't lying. If you look up here on the shelf, you see Hulk's green barbed dick up here.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
I told you.
Oh my God, you weren't lying.
Yeah. If you see a leprechaun in the tree, somebody say, yeah.
Yeah. Anybody see Electro's elbow? Hulk green dick say, yeah.